Snowboarding, the intense rush of wave surfing combined with the exhilarating speed of skiing. Though freedom is what every boarder aspires to, a need to compete and evaluate performance has brought forth a World Cup series in Europe and the United States of America. For the last 3 years, one man alone has won and kept the overall World Championship title to himself. He's the 23-year-old sensation from Mount Vernon, Washington, Craig Kelly. This is how it all started.
I got involved with snowboarding when my friend Jeff Fulton, who was a BMX racer and a skater at the time. Basically, Jeff went out snowboarding one weekend with some of his skater buddies, and the next weekend he took me to Mount Baker, and from then on I was hooked. I was on my way to becoming a skier. I like skiing, but I gave skiing enough of a chance to really become natural with my skis, to become one with my skis like I feel with my board now. But after 2 tries of skiing and 1 try at snowboarding, snowboarding was much more of a natural sport to learn. Your ankles move where you want them to move. You just lean and you make the turn. You lean the other way and make a turn. Skiing, I think you have to have some technical knowledge and technical abilities to be proficient at it. With snowboarding, it's just a little more natural to me. When it's smooth and clean, hauling on a snowboard is just great. You get all laid out, just ultra gravity pull is what you feel. Snowboarding is simply a fun sport. It's almost everyone who tries snowboarding enjoys it. But the fact of the matter is, snowboarding really looks fun. I think that's the reason it's growing so fast, is we're getting a lot of media attention and snowboarding looks fun. I skateboarded a little bit like any normal kid does, I think. And after learning how to snowboard, I've really gotten into it because a lot of the culture crossover is there. I've got a lot of friends that are really into skating, and I follow the skate mags and try to go to skate contests when I can just to keep on top of it. But snowboarding in general is so influenced by skating, it's hard not to go out and skate once in a while.
At what point did you decide to do this?
We asked Craig, how does a snowboarder train?
I jump on the trampoline a fair amount. I just bought this trampoline this summer, and it's really a daily activity for me now. Air awareness, always hopping around, getting light on my feet. I do a lot of mountain biking. Keith and I have been mountain biking a few times. I mountain bike with Kelly Joe a bit. As winter comes along, I'll start jumping rope a little bit more just for my aerobic fitness, and do a little bit of weightlifting just before I start hitting the slopes really hard, just so I'm not too sore after the first couple days of baking. But daily stretching is the main thing for me. I stretch for about 20 minutes a day, every day of my life.
What I please. Don't matter,
What are some of your favorite places to train?
Blackcomb and Hood are both really special for us. For me, it's special because I'm only 3 hours from Blackcomb and about 6 hours from Hood. And both those places have nice half pipes in the summertime. And that's crucial for snowboard training and competition, is to be able to ride the half pipes in the summer.
Do you spend much time coaching other riders?
I've got a camp that I call Craig Kelly's World Snowboard Camp that Kelly Joe is the camp coordinator for. And basically, last summer we went up to Blackcomb Mountain, and up on the Horseman Glacier there, we had a camp for 2 weeks in the summertime, and it gives all the kids a chance to meet the top pros by coming out to my camp.
Are you working on inventing any new tricks?
Inventing a trick's really a tough thing to do, and I don't really think there's really any tricks to invent anymore. It's always just taking it one step farther. But I do feel that I've done a lot for the progression of the sport and a lot of the moves. That's what I'm really trying to do.
Keith Duckboy Wallace, you're an up-and-coming rider as well as Craig's teammate. How did you get your nickname?
Well, I got started a long time ago. This guy named Ken Achenbach, he I don't know why he gave me the name, I don't know, but I think it's, from then on, I've never been able to, I don't like it, but too many people do, so they keep calling me that.
Do you enjoy riding with Craig?
I saw him ride a lot before I really met him and talked to him. He was always, I don't know, the world champion, more or less, and I never really knew him or anything, so it's kind of cool to be able to ride with him now, finally. It's pretty cool.
Does it improve your competition results at all?
Yeah, as far as a coaching standpoint and stuff goes, definitely. I haven't competed as much as he has, so he's got a few more years of experience, so he helps me a lot with that, as far as coaching and training techniques and that kind of stuff.
When you started snowboarding, did you think it would get as big as it has?
I never had an accurate estimate of where it was going to go. I knew it was getting bigger. At the time that I got involved with the sport, the ski area acceptance was pretty low, and that kind of put a real dampener on just how fast we could grow at the time. But now that the ski areas are all accepting snowboarding, it's just going to keep going. First time I won a race was at Pac West Ski Area, which is down by Seattle. That was actually one of my first dates with Kelly Jo, too. It was a nice little coincidence. And I won this little race. It was like 50 bucks for first, I think. It was really nothing, but 2 weeks later, I won my first world title at Breckenridge, Colorado on the slalom. So my first race, I was, I guess, a professional by some people's standards.
long time you race and you don't make any money. You know, you just barely scrape along, and you just go. Everyone gets together and sees each other. You haven't seen each other for a while. You know?
Money is definitely important because there's other things that we could be doing with our lives. So we need to be compensated, but I still like riding more than winning, so it's not too big a deal to me. In snowboarding, we're all friends, really. There's a couple of small cases where people get into arguments or maybe there's a little personality conflicts, but in general, everybody gets along with everyone.
It's just because there's no other way you can do it. Anytime you travel with someone for 3 months out of the year and you're with them all the time, you're going to get to know them and stuff. And, you know, we travel. It'd be hard not to get along with the team.
I think the next overall world champion will probably be crowned around April of 1990, and I expect that that will probably be the day that I'm no longer the overall world champion, just mainly because I'm not really too happy with the way the World Cup events have taken their direction with the slalom and moguls. I enjoy racing a nice, clean slalom course, even if it has rolls and bumps and natural terrain in it. That's great, but once you start putting in ruts and choppy holes in the course like we have, then that's when I'm going to quit. I'll still do my best at downhill and halfpipe, but as far as the overall goes, I'm just out there to have fun, and if the races aren't fun anymore, I'm not going to do it just for the title. The main thing for me is being able to travel and ride in good conditions and just have fun snowboarding all year round.
While I'm writing
really doesn't make a difference if other people think it's a fad or not. As long as we have a hardcore group of snowboarders continuing on, I'm going to continue to snowboard forever, I think. We're having a great time at it, and we're making a good living and having lots of fun, so we've got no complaints.